Hi everyone, and welcome to Pig-catraz part 3, I think we're on. It's time to try to finish up the Pig-catraz. It is over there. We're going to start in here though and get some boards. We have a bunch of boards that we have broken off from pallets, but they have nails in them, so I need to start with hammering in the nails. So let's start with that. So we're gonna get started on this side. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that that hole there needs to be boarded up. The bigger hole there is where they will get in and out. I might need to saw off some of those boards to make it a bit bigger, but for now I think it's good for now. So when the piggers grow a little bit, then I might need to expand the hole, but for now we will board up that hole. So I think that's good for this side. The reason I wanted to put boards over the small hole is that we had a hole like that on the other side, just the opposite side on the outer wall. And about 2 weeks ago a piglet got stuck. It looked like it had tried to jump out because it had got one front leg and the whole neck through, and it was just sitting there screaming, completely stuck. Luckily we were out there in the barn, so we heard that it started screaming, so we could go and get it out quickly, because the pigs were panicking. The mamas were a bit crazy because they couldn't do anything. They just ran around and around in the pen. And Hedda was just completely wild, running, and Hulda, the other mama, was in complete mama protection mode. She actually bit Michael in the ribs when he was trying to break off the board that was keeping the piglet stuck. Luckily he had a thick jacket on, so he didn't get injured, but she thought that he was the one hurting the piglet, so she went into protection mode. But after that we have had they are no problem otherwise, the pigs. And you can understand, when one of the piglets are screaming in panic and being hurt, that they will attack the first thing that they think is the cause of that. But we got it out, and a short while after it seemed fine. We gave them some extra silage in the hut and some extra food for dinner, and just made sure to pet them a lot. And then they were fine. But we don't want that to happen again, so now I have boarded up this side. Let's take a look around the hut and see what else we need to do. Let's see. Damn bushes. Keep getting stuck. Get off me. So this side is where the boys will live, hopefully by tomorrow. But I am considering if I need to... these are stuck and they will not be on that side. I will also run the electric fence along the wall here, so they won't be digging on the wall or scratching at the wall or anything. they will not be able to get to it because there will be a fence line running along. Although here, these boards, basically under the window, could need some loving. I think I might want to do that from the inside maybe, or maybe from the outside. No, I'll do it from the inside. I'll get in there and put some boards on the inside here, under the window. Right, let's see. Oh, I want to check. I hate bushes. I hate these bushes. Hopefully the boys will chew up all these branches. They are very annoying. Here we had to board up. That's where they escaped the last time. But I want to see here. What does it look like here? This looks like it could be a danger zone. Hey, pigger! There's a pigger in there. But that I might want to put some board on the inside and just make sure they don't push out the board, because that's what happened when the piglet got stuck over here. They had pushed out a board and then tried to jump through. But hopefully that won't happen again. Hey, pigger! Oh, that's Jorvar. That's my little favorite. My littlest boy. They are so sick of the mud. The pigs are sick of the mud. I am sick of the mud. There is mud everywhere. We would really, really, really want some freezing temperatures and some snow. It would help with all the yucky mud. Right, let's go get some more boards. So I think I'm happy with that on this side. Oh. I couldn't really get into the wall boards because there's this beam in the way, so I just decided to put my boards on the inside of that so they can't even get to the wall boards and push them. I know there's a little bit of a gap in the bottom here, but they are not going to be able to get in there. So That's fine. All of these cute piggers. Look at them. Hey. They are eating so much silage. They will be nice and big and fat for the winter. They have even started to get proper fur on them, on their bellies now. It is getting cold outside, and hopefully soon it will get really cold so we can get rid of the mud, so we don't have to deal with the mud. Now let's see what we can do on this other side. We have the windows over there, or the boards under the window. I just want to put something there to keep them stuck. And then we have this side. I have this whole wall that I need to get stuck somehow. I'm not really happy with how much they have dug out on the lower end, on the outside. It feels like they could easily make a hole to sneak in and out, and that would not be good, because the boys will be on this side over here, and they will have that side of the hut, and on this side of the hut the girls will be. And the reason we need to separate them like very soon is because when they turn 6 months old, you have to separate them, because they start to mature and they might try to breed each other, and that's not very good. So let's keep working so we can move some boys. So I'm happy with that on that side. It gave a little bit of more stability, and the pigs are not going to be on this side on the inside. This is kind of an extra area that we haven't prepped really. So the pigs won't go there. And on the outside, as I said, there will be a fence line running along the wall, so they won't be able to get at the boards from the outside. Now we have this side left. And I think I'm gonna go and see if I can try to find some pallets or something that I can screw onto this wall. All done on this side as well. I think this turned out pretty good. I mean, nothing looks good with this mending of the hut, but it is functional. And as I've said in a previous video, this hut was in worse condition than we thought. So we are mending as we go this winter, and just, you know, try to fix everything that might be a problem when we discover it. But other than that, hopefully it will hold up for the winter. I mean, this old smithy has been here for many years, and the most important thing is the roof is whole, which means it is dry in here, and that's the most important. Then the fact that we have to put some extra boards on the walls and stuff, that's not really a big issue. We will mend it as we go. The most important is that the roof is good and it keeps the pigs dry. That's the most important. So we are happy with this. Now it's time to get to work on the pasture outside. So I have got another one of these feeding buckets. The one over on that side keeps the feed for the pigs. This is the exact same one, just a new one. Because when the boys have moved over to this side, it's gonna be a hassle to go all the way through the mud over there, get 2 scoops of food, all the way back over here, over the fence, and then feed them on this side. I mean, there are 9 boys. So they're gonna have their own feeding barrel or bucket, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna put it in the furthest corner so I can feed them in this area. So let's get to work and put that in. So the bucket is in place and a couple boards in front of it where I can put the fence wire, because the fence wire is going to go all the way along these pallets on the inside, and then also along right here, so that they can't get to the barrel, bucket, whatever you want to call it, because if they can access it, they will probably turn it over and get the lid open, and then there will be food everywhere, and I don't want that. So this is a good way, I think, to keep it close by, easy access for me to feed them, but to keep them out of it. So what's left to do now is to actually put in the isolators and get some fencing done. But first I will take a break and have lunch, and then I will come back. And we are back after lunch. So it's time to put in all these isolators. I think I'm going to put 2 lower lines and 1 a bit higher up. So there will be 3 lines to keep the boys inside. And then we're going to put a fence line in the actual wire. And I'm not going to use this type of wire, this kind of fabric, this white fabric type of wire with metal wire inside it, because we realized that that is useless. It is really crappy. So I'm going to put proper metal wire in, and eventually I'm going to exchange, because Carl's pasture and this pasture on this side has the fabric type of wire, or plastic it might be, I don't know really, some kind of fabric plastic thingy, and it is not good. We need to put in a proper metal wire. So for this side I'm going to put the metal wire in right away. Let's just get started and put all the isolators in. So that is Pig-catraz part 3 done. As you can see, I have put in the proper fence lines, and they are already with power. I connected them right away over in the corner there, next to the hut. Michael helped me by turning on and off the power over there, so I didn't have to go back and forth. But so far so good. Hopefully the pigs will stay in here when they have moved. The fence line is looking good, I think. The next step then tomorrow will be to try to move the boys from that side to this side, but that's tomorrow's project. Now I have to go and do some other stuff. I will help Michael muck out Sylvester's booth, and then I need to make some pig feed. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to watch my videos.